Since the dawn of time, men have always taken cue from nature for their inventions. From what we know, aerodynamics comes from studying birds, while hydrodynamics from studying fishes. In short, nature is what we truly are, but at the same time, it's what we strive to be. With this paradigm firmly in mind, in a calm day on Lake Como, Paolo and Cinzia Molinari linger at the water's edge of a heron's flight. From here, the idea, our boats must navigate as if they were flying on water. Ladies and gentlemen, here the new Airon Marine AMX 36. Today I'm in Lezzeno on the beautiful Lake Como to test it out. Make yourself comfortable and enjoy the show. This is The Boat Show.
Airon Marine nasce sulle rive del lago di Como.
Airon Marine was established on the shores of Lake Como back in 1976. Their goal was to develop comfortable yet livable boats, but with a great attention to hulls. The Molinari family has a great motorboating tradition, from competition boat design to Renato Molinari, powerboat pilot amongst the most successful in the prestigious classes. In short, the premises are optimal. Take a look at the stern of the new Airon Marine AMX 36. There are two wide platforms, but they are not structural, so they won't be counted in the nominal length of the hull, making it classified as a watercraft. Choosing the engines is up to the owner. As for design, you can opt for a single or double engine being outboard or stern drives by Volvo Penta, Mercury or Yamaha, gasoline or diesel.
As for
the outboards, there is no package option. You can opt for whatever you like. In the cockpit, the central telescopic table, optional manual or electric, creates a large walk-around sundeck area by folding the backrests. Under the seats, there's a lot of storage space, even in the stern drive version. Significantly increasing the livability of this area, the bulwark can be lowered. The second terrace on the port bulwark is on request. Dividing the living area from the command station, there is a central kitchen module with two cabinets, a 90 litres fridge and a cooktop of your choice between gas, electric or induction. Then there are three independent forward-facing pilot seats. The hardtop is vinyl ester and isothermic resin and recalls the shapes of the muse animal of the shipyard, the heron. Upon request, the hardtop can be made with different composite materials, thanks to the very large and real possibility of customization of the shipyard. The forward area has a central sundeck within two large handrails which continue the lines of the superstructure. The bow end doesn't have a modern design, it rather follows the sporty tradition of the Molinari family. It is sleek and slender, and it increases the radius of the stern by having a smooth insertion into the water and an optional smoothness when passing over the wave. Below deck, the hallway with large windows has a second fridge or a wine cellar and a module equipped with an indoor kitchen or any other needs the owner may have. Two versions are provided in the bow. On a different level of the floor plan, you can have a convertible dinette or a fixed central double bed with storage. Direct and indirect illumination with LEDs at ceiling level makes the whole room very bright.
La seconda cabina è a poppa, a tutto vaglio e molto ampia.
The second cabin is aft, full beam and very spacious. Two single beds, convertible into a large double, and a third berth on the port bulwark. They did not seek maximum heights in this area, however, there is the possibility of two openings on the two bulwarks. Very interesting is the way they have optimized accessibility to this area. Here it is. The bathroom is in the starboard bulwark with attention to detail and optimized heights. The shower is central with the shower head flush with the ceiling. The only flaw is that I would have limited the wall unit to this area to increase accessibility to the sink. There was a statement from Tommaso Molinari that pleasantly surprised me. He's the designer of the model, and he said Airon Marine is a shipyard based on priorities. At the expense of beauty and design, there is first and foremost seaworthiness. So here today, my exception bar is undoubtedly very high. Despite their great history behind them, the design of this hull is completely new. Sure, it is a distillation of their great experience, however, it has been designed and engineered for the weights, dimensions and performance that Airon Marine's new AMX 36 must be able to reach. Without even realising it, speaking, we have already detached the weight behind us. We are at exactly 10 knots, consuming 4 litres per nautical mile. If you will, 40.2 litres per hour. The most important thing is that if you look at it from the outside, the trim, even this, which is the one with the most critical moments for hulls, is optimal. The bow has not risen, but especially the stern has not lowered. This is without any kind of aid. There are no flaps nor interceptors. At 15 knots, of course, the consumption decreases, and we need 3.9 litres per nautical mile. We are consuming 56 litres per hour. Let's take it to 20 knots. At 27.5 knots, the music changes. The hull is lighter, and you can feel it has risen and come off the water. We are consuming 3.5 litres per nautical mile, or rather 95.8 litres per hour. In the stern today, we have two 300 horsepower Yamahas, 600 total horsepower, the minimum motorisation the shipyard recommends for the new AMX 36. As I was saying before, the design of the hull has been completely renovated, and a special feature was sought in the design of the support chines. They have variable geometry that changes from bow to stern to have the best incidence and give the best sustenance in different phases of sailing and manoeuvring. So let's try it in manoeuvring. Beginning a wide turn to port, I entered at 28 knots. So far, the feel at the helm is great, but I know I can seek a lot more from her because the irregular design of the chines ensures that I have amazing course accuracy, even in conditions where the hull is stressed to the max, such as when I go to tighten the turn as much as possible. Tightening the turn as much as possible, and look how wonderful it is. The hull seems planted on two rails. It doesn't skid. If I let go of the rudder, as I am doing, I keep passing in my wake as if nothing is wrong. The boat is very stable. This is really a job well done. Bravo, bravo indeed. Now, as you know, has come my most favourite time, because the shipyard claims that with this type of motorisation, the minimum installation possible on Airon Marine's AMX 36, it can reach 40 knots, as I always have two goals, one to reach them, two to top them. I open all the throttles and don't touch the trim for now. Easily I reach 38.3 knots. But raising the trim a bit and pulling the hull out of the water, I'm sure I can reach higher speeds. Let's exaggerate. Let's see if we can reach 41 knots. I increase all the trim, pull the propellers out of the water, and as long as I can reach more knots, it means I'm making the right choice. 40.8, 41.3, with a total consumption of 195.5 litres per hour. In short, if Paolo and Ciancia's dream was to make their boats fly above the water just like herons do, I'd say they did it.